Hi YouTube. I'm gonna be playing a game. More like a personality test. Hidden in a game. But I figure I'm gonna be doing this for my birthday stream. Instead of just knowing me as Kowa, Alpha Kowa, the streamer, the content creator. I wanted to do this as a way to get to know me more as a person. So let's see. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. Goddamn, the help text, the blood. Okay, I wanted to interact with the arrow, the bloody arrow on the bed, but okay, no. You will be asked a serious question, then you must answer them honestly. Okay, he's wearing a mask, isn't he? Like a doctor mask with a thingy. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. Oh. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself? Your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie, just to hide from himself? The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. Also, what is that text in front of the bloody teddy bear? It doesn't look English. Unless that first letter is like an A and then a Z, and then I just cannot see that it doesn't look English anymore. It's difficult to self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truth in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. And see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. But don't necessarily know that you know. As long as the answers you provided, the questions, yes, are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't Come on, this is a personality test. This is simply nature. This is you. This is your mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work, unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the What's it? Yeah, I do know a lot of these personality questions. You always end up with these kinds of questions. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We're about to begin a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. I cannot read today. I am so sorry. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated fairly? I'm sorry. Not everybody should be treated fairly. Oh, wait. I thought the first question was... Oh, wait. I'm kind of covering up my answers here. Yes. All right. The first question I answered no, actually. But I kind of thought about... I thought they were asking about the equally, because sometimes equally means that they're gonna forget about the person's circumstances. That's why equality feels a little weird. So in some circumstances, yes, some circumstances, no. Have you ever invented anything? No. Do you believe that you are worthy? I think you might be overanalyzing the question. Yeah, but they asked me. They told me to create a scenario. Yes. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? It depends. I would say no, because in terms of food, I'm super picky eating. I would not be willing to try out new foods. When it comes to traveling, I would be very willing to try out new things. So it's like a very in between. I'll go with more conservative. I believe. Would you say that you sometimes have trust issues? I don't sometimes have trust issues. I have a lot of trust issues. Would you be alright with living alone forever? No. Do you always give someone the benefit of the doubt? Yes. Sometimes I actually have to fight my brain for it. You dislike the sound of your own voice? Not really. I'm a streamer. I hear the sound of my own voice a lot. I got used to it over time. I edit my own videos. I got used to it. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? Actually, yeah. If you're in the Middle East, the color black will make you sweat your armpits out. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? If I knew who it belonged to, it depends who the person is. It depends who it belonged to. If it belonged to my best friends, sure, I'll give it back to them. Anybody else, no. So it's gonna be like, I only have 2 besties, so it's gonna be no. Are you sure you want to you want the answer, you see? Yeah. Are you afraid of spiders? I dislike them. I'm not afraid of... Oh, okay, fine. Yes. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? Well, if I have the knowledge that I would be unscathed, of course. Yes. This is all very interesting. Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when you put the letters... No. Does that make you uncomfortable? No, I don't really care. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? Well, based on the previous game I just played, I guess I was kind of good. I just found a hidden thing behind a painting. But that was purely by accident. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? I like puzzles, but the purpose of this test is I'm using this as a personality test, so no. I've been entirely honest with your answers so far. Yes. I like to be I wanna be focusing on this. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? My brain is like all over the place, to be honest. Are you afraid of the consequences? Okay. My brain just paused for a second. Afraid of the consequences? No. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences with it? No. Are you wondering how these questions began? To take a strange... I just realized, yeah, I just noticed it, yeah. And you're wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn. Yeah, I was kind of here for the personality test. Yeah. Very interesting. Would you consider that to be brave? By what standards? I don't know. In which scenarios, though? Have I ever been told that I'm brave? What's the opposite of brave? Coward? I've never been told that I'm a coward. I'm gonna go with yes. If I can't remember a no, do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? I kind of just exposed myself by reading this guy. I have a headache, I swear. I've been streaming for almost 8 hours. Shut up, guys. I'm not above. I'm not average or below average. God damn it, it's 11 p.m. At the moment as well. To be honest, I actually did do an IQ test once. And it did get me like my IQ came out as like 115 or something like that. And it did say like I was above average. So I'm gonna. It's not like I view myself, but I'm not. I don't. Do I really trust these things? And those IQ tests are based. They do change over the years. Your IQ does change over the years. When it comes to emotional intelligence, I am below average when it comes to emotional intelligence. There's a lot of different intelligence in the human body and mind. So overall, I don't think I'm above average. Have you been looking for hidden messages in this guide? Actually, no. I'm just reading the question and then saying yes and no. I kind of forgot. Are you wondering which is the message you may have missed? To be honest, I'm kind of more curious about your decoration. Because I've been curious about the arrow, I've been curious about your fireplace, I've been curious about the text, I've been curious about the teddy bears, I've been curious about this weird black screen. The half of the screen is just black. I kind of want to just like do a screenshot and then take it into a Photoshop and just like increase the brightness to see if there's something hidden in there. Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Yeah, I'd like to think so. Do most humans annoy you? I'd like to think that I'm not the most social person out there. I do have my issues out there. I do have my issues with people. But would I say that most humans annoy me? I think on a surface level, people don't annoy me. But once people try to get too close, that's when I just struggle with measuring my distance to with people. You know how when people either view friendships as you're either friends or not, but it doesn't work that way. You have more than a circle. You have different rings of people. You have different levels of friendships. Some people I would even invite them to my house. Some people even if I'm meeting them and I know them from university, I'm not gonna invite them to my house, but I will meet up with them outside. It explains why I said I have a lot of trust issues. Do most Armenians know you? So I guess I'm gonna say yes. There's a difference between friends and friendly. Yeah, I guess I am friendly, but I don't want to. Awkward time to ask, where's my invitation to your house? You prefer animals to people. I actually don't. Because I have a very sensitive nose. And I dislike both equally. I know it's a classic thing that people say of, oh, I like animals more than people. For anybody who says like I like who doesn't like people more, but even animals have a smell. And even though I do own pets, they do have a smell, their own needs. And my dad used to own a dog, and oh my god, they are so social. They drain me. I feel like I cannot socialize. I cannot even socialize with a dog, even though I love dogs. But owning a dog drains me socially. It drains my social battery way more than my own my guinea pigs. I think guinea pigs are like more closer to cats than dogs because they can take care of themselves most of the time. I'm gonna say no. Do you believe in magic? No. Believe in God and the existence of some form of higher power? Actually, yes. I do believe in it. Do you fear death? At the moment, I lean towards no. But it's one of those questions where you don't actually really know about these until you're really facing it. Oh, I'll go. We'll go with no. Are you attracted to someone who you're not currently in a relationship? Oh, we're going with these kinds of questions. Oh. And they kind of want, and they want an and they want an honest answer. Huh. Oh no. No. I will not explain. Did you answer that last question with 100%? Fuck you! Just shut up. Are you alone? Yes. Are you sure? Unless you count my pets, I guess I'm not. Unless you count my pets, maybe I'm not. Do I say yes or no? If I told you with utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me? Well, you guys are watching me. I have a few eyes watching me right now. Have you wondered who I am? Oh yeah, what the hell do you have in your hand? Wait, which one is your hand? And I just realized, your eyes is not the mask. Your eyes are below the mask. I was looking at the wrong thing. I thought that the black thing is his mustache, but that was like a hat on top of... Oh. Okay, I was looking at the whole... I was looking at the wrong thing. I did not, but I am wondering now. Do you drink water every day? Does anybody not drink water every day? Yes. Do you eat at least once per day every... Huh? Huh? Well, did you eat at least... Oh, yes. I eat twice every day. Thank you very much. Do you realize that there's a high probability that you've missed a plethora of hidden messages? I did not realize, to be honest. You know, you just missed another one. Do I have to like just move my mouse around? Oopsie. Okay, clicking on anything on the screen will just make me press on the thank you for the person who invented the word plethora. It means a lot. God damn you. God damn you for the pun. Are you wondering what they are? Nah. At this point, no, I don't care. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? No. Is your favorite number 7? No. My favorite number is actually 13. Life is short, but it's the longest thing you will ever do. It's 11 p.m. We're too late in the day. We're too late in the we're too late in the night for my brain. We're too late in the night for what's the fucking word? What's the word? Philosophical sentences. Oh my god, that took a while to come out of my brain. Oh, I'm yawning. Oh my god. Oh my god, that works. I should probably watch philosophical videos. That'd probably put me to sleep if I'm now feeling sleepy. To be honest, I actually just do never say life is short, because life is long for me. Life is long for me. So I guess the sentence is saying that it's the longest thing we'll ever do. So maybe they are agreeing with me, because I do say that life is long. Orange cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? No, both can have a little bit of a sour taste to them, so. But they're not too citrusy. Both of them cannot be. Both are fruits. Wait, I said yes, no! I meant no to... Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? I actually don't know much about space. There was a time where I was interested in space, but no matter how many videos about space I would watch, none of the informations would just stick to my brain. But for some reason, videos about the ocean, videos about biology, videos about animals, I would watch. I would remember. I need some sweets. I need some sweets to wake me up. Everyone's a second chance. Yeah, sure. But like I mentioned earlier, that everybody have a different layers of circles. When they get a second chance, you kind of kick them out into a further layer. You never put them back into the same layer they once were. That's how I function, at least. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? This question reminded me of a conversation I had with my mother, I think, or one of my parents, or like relatives. I was saying something like, I want to study abroad, and they were against it. Because I was like, you're a girl. Okay, we can't let you be away alone. And then in university, years later, I was studying French. I was like at the top in my class. I managed to get a scholarship and I managed to study for 1 month. Not much, but it's 1 month. So I managed to do that studying in abroad. Little dream, and prove them wrong. So I can do anything if I put my mind to. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? This sounds like a... I'm not sure. I guess it depends on the level of freedom. Because in a workplace, creative freedom is kind of good. But then again, if you get too much freedom, then you get the imbalance of there is no hierarchy and things will just devolve and humans will not be humans. It's basically two extremes. But if we're not talking about extremes, then obedience. Of course. Wait, what do they mean by obedience though? Oh, fuck it. I already pressed yes. Underwater adventures. Sounds like a fun time, do you agree? Yes! I actually love diving. I've done it a couple of times. In 2019, when I went to Bali. And that was like the very first time I've went to diving. I've always loved swimming. I've always loved water activities. I've always loved just doing stuff that has to do with water. But that was the first time I've ever went diving, and I just loved it so much. And one moment, I looked down, and there was some sort of shipwreck below us. And because it was our first time, the people who were like guiding us did not let us do any more. Because like we were like very new. They didn't want us to risk it. And also because I had asthma, so they didn't want me to struggle with an asthma attack from the water pressure. So they didn't let me to go down towards the shipwreck. So I had to settle for the looking at it from just that from the 15 meters height depth. But looking down, I thought I also had like a fear of not a fear of height. I thought I had a fear of height. But the moment I looked down, I was basically flying in midair, but in water. I was basically flowing. I was not falling. I got this weird sudden goosebump all over my body the moment I looked down. Because you know the whole thing, hey, don't look down when you're so high up. But I was deep underwater and I looked down and there was even much bigger depth below me, and there was like a shipwreck. And it was so cool that I did not fall. I was just floating in the middle of the water. And it just made me realize, oh, I love this. Ooh, I love this. I really, really love this. And that made me love this way more. Did you realize the first letters of the previous... No, I did not know this. Do you wish to be loved? Everybody wishes to be loved, of course, yes. Whether they are loved or not, everybody wishes to be loved. Yes. Do you have any addictions? Everybody does. Like these. Oh. I pressed the keyboard by mistake while lowering the... What did I press on? Did I press yes? Did I press... Do you just like the color pink? Yes, I do. Because it's too girly of a color. Does the color gray seem depressing? Yeah. I intentionally avoid buying any clothes that have the color gray, actually. Even though I have a koala that is fully gray. Do you enjoy loud music? No. Would you consider yourself normal? Nope. I am not normal. Do you love your parents? We're going with these kinds of questions. Ah. Have you ever been lied to? Everybody gets lied to. Do you get angry often? Do you get angry often? I actually don't anymore, but I do get angry every once in a while. It's not always it's not all it's not, sometimes it's just sometimes it's just when you have chronic pain all the time, you just cannot take bullshit from anyone. And sometimes you're just in a foul mood, you know? So I'm gonna go with often. Yeah, sure. Why not? Do you hold grudges? I guess. Fine. Have you ever forgiven someone? I think I actually have never forgiven someone that I started holding a grudge against. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think I'm. Have I? Wait, no. Wait, no, really? Have I really never forgiven anybody once I start holding a grudge against them? Huh. I don't remember. I actually don't remember. Shit. Have you ever done something that you knew you shouldn't have done, but you still did it anyway? I can't remember anything on the top of my head, but this is like such a vague question, but if anybody pressed no on this, they're a liar. Everybody done something they shouldn't done, but they did it anyway. Everybody. Have you ever lied? Everybody lies. Everybody has even told a lie. Even a white lie. Have you ever cheated on a test? Sure, everybody did that. You won't cheat this time. Okay. Okay. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? No, I think beauty. I've never heard of a comparison like this. Flowers to trees. But then you're gonna make me think of flower beds compared to forests. I prefer forests than flowers. So I'm gonna go with no. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? Yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard to be a person. Sometimes you just want the intelligence of an animal. Just living life based on pure instincts. You are a VTuber sometimes, so that counts. Yeah, I guess. Do you believe you have psychic powers? No, if the side effect is me having migraines all the time, I don't fucking want it. Take it back. I don't want that. Do you believe you have psychic powers? No. Because I don't even have the powers. I only have the side effects, if I do. Have you ever seen a ghost? I guess no. Do you dream often? Not often, but I sometimes do. And when I do dream, I also not nightmares. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? No. Do you suffer from depression? I used to back in high school. Is there a particular type of food that you despise? There's a lot of food that I despise. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll go yes. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? I'll go yes, sure. Have you ever felt betrayed? Yes. Because with trust issues, they usually stem from feelings of betrayal, which makes you more closed off, which makes me more closed off. I should be saying me instead of you, the general you, because it is me talking about myself and trying to answer as honestly as possible. Do you ever feel lost in life? Don't we all? Don't we all? We all feel lost in life. Because at the moment, this hand injury that I'm having right now, at the end of the next month, it's gonna be 2 full years since I got this injury. And I've basically missed out on a lot of job hunting opportunities because of it. And let's be real, streaming, even content creation in general, YouTube, I want to do more. I want to edit, I want to do shorts, I want to do TikToks. I cannot do any of those. So I cannot improve on my content creation. I cannot do job hunting. So I'm just stuck in this one place. It's really frustrating. You can't help but feel lost sometimes. So, of course, it's a yes. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? I never consider myself a natural leader, but one time I took a course for like job skills, I guess, and everybody in the group, in like the work group that I'm in, would always choose me to be the leader. And they'd always say that I'm a good leader. So I'm not sure if it's just me, and I'm just too disconnected from other people to know about this. Well, I guess I'll say no for now. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? Oh, goddamn. If I could push a button and destroy the world. We won't judge it. God damn it. Fuck. If I do this. Okay, you wanna. Oh God, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna give him. If I gotta. I'm gonna press. I'm gonna say no, mostly because the first thing I thought of is I'm gonna basically murder my best friends. I'm not gonna do that. I'm never gonna do that. I'm basically not gonna destroy the world just because of that. God damn it. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? And also because I'm waiting for Monster Hunter 6. Oh, I did not even think about Monster Hunter 6. But god damn it, I have a lot of good games coming out soon. No. Did I ever do that? But this question is in the present tense, so no. Have you ever been bullied? Yes. Have you ever bullied someone else? Actually, no. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Yeah, I do that a lot. I'm pretty candid, and I tend to just say things as they are, and that kind of comes off as how do you say it? I would say things, and people might think of them. Is this an autism? I've heard a lot of neurodivergent people get that. But this is something I do a lot. I kind of learned to. I kind of learned to hold myself a little bit, but sometimes I just like, fuck it. Which is why people annoy me a lot. If they get triggered, that's just, I'm just gonna blame it on them. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Some people, the people who get triggered, the people who get triggered a lot, I call them human landmines. Because talking to them is like walking on a minefield. The moment you take the wrong step, they're gonna explode on you. Do you sometimes have people? Yes. Do you find space? Do you find space fascinating? Pre-offend. Yes. They pre-ordered the insult. They pre-ordered the insult. That's amazing. I love it. Oh, do you find space fascinating? It is, but I actually love space. I actually love the ocean way more. The ocean is way more fascinating because you actually find things that are alive in there. Because let's be real, space you only find rocks. I did find space fascinating at some point, but not anymore. Would you to consider yourself to be flawed? Oh, definitely. Nobody's perfect, and I like the flaws. Flaws is what makes us people. Have you ever fantasized about being a supervillain or performing scenes? Didn't anybody? Come on, everybody had that. Everybody who had an emo phase had this stage. Everybody who had an emo phase, and I had my emo phase. I have everybody who had that kind of. Let's be real. Do you believe in perfection? No. Fuck that. Have you ever stolen from someone? Okay, part of my culture has a superstition. Well, it's not really a superstition, but it's like they teach us kids that when you steal something, it'll get stuck in our throat in the afterlife. So it's like a very graphic thing to tell kids, but it kind of scared me to not steal. Did I ever steal something? I'm gonna say no, because I can't remember. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? Under any circumstances? Well, I guess I would. If we're in a setting where in like a Last of Us kind of setting, and we were like scavenging for food, and we saw another group of humans, I would end up killing them. To get to the food. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? I guess I'm kind of living alone, so if I die, people won't really know that I'm gone until a while later. I'll need to ask someone to take care of my guinea pigs. So I'll have to tell somebody. So yeah. Have you ever told your darkest secrets? Secrets. Darkest secrets. What are my darkest secrets? What is this question? What is this thought that I just said? What are my darkest secrets? I have one word for you, therapist. Actually, I did try to go to a therapist once, and I was not comfortable with the amount of things that I have to say to them. It's like it is part of the contract that you have to tell them everything, but I'm someone who is very private. I'm someone who likes to keep all my secrets to myself. So in a way, I would also not tell my darkest secrets to someone. And after that first session to that therapist, I've never went there again. Because even though I did feel better after, but no. It's like, no. I would know. Do you know who I am? I don't know you still. Well, I know who you are. I've answered a lot of questions that nobody here even asked me before. If I appear behind you right now, it just... Of course. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire... Well, I have a camera right here. I'll know if you're behind me, dude. No. Of course not. That would be silly now, wouldn't it? Yes, exactly. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? No. Okay. I believe empathy is not something everybody has. Sympathy, though, is something people can learn. Now, let me explain. Sympathy is the ability to relate to someone if you had similar experiences. Empathy is the ability to relate to someone even if you did not have similar experiences. I can try to understand it from a logical perspective, but don't ever try to approach me from an emotional perspective. I will never understand this. I guess that relates to the earlier questions where I would go, I'm not as open-minded. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? You kind of can see the answers from my face. God damn it. I'm gonna answer this, but I'm not gonna explain why I answer yes. God damn it. Have you ever been in a physical fight? This, however, I can actually answer. I've been in physical fights a lot. Well, mostly my brothers, of course. Sometimes playful, sometimes it's just they're actually getting very, very angry with me, and I have to actually grab them down and push them down to calm them down. I'm just the only sister in a family of brothers and a lot of male cousins. So I just grew up to be a bit of a more tomboyish. And I was like a bit more physical. So I just grew up that way. And then there was one time where I actually had to get into a physical fight with my bully. Actually, I think I actually fought 2 bullies. And after I got into the fights, they stopped. So I don't know if that means violence is the answer, but one of them were literally using a curtain pole, and they were poking me with it, and I stopped it. I just grabbed the pole and tried to take it from them, and that's what started the physical fight. And the second one was like the bully was actually part of the friend group we were in, but because we were in the friend group, I couldn't really do much about it. And they were like doing some water fights, and she was like being super. She was targeting me way more often with the water. So I had to grab her by the neck and just drag her down to the floor. Did I say that I have very strong muscles for a girl? and when I was doing that, I kind of did it right in front of all the friend group, and it kind of embarrassed her, and I think things kind of got out of hand because of that, and but that kind of stopped the bullying afterwards. And then I found out her brother was a friend of my brother, and then they took then my family found out about the fight, and then but no, nothing happened. But it kind of ended up with the whole my brother think I was a badass. Because, at least it ended up nicely. So yes. Are you prone to headaches? Yes, I am fucking prone to headaches and migraines. I fucking took very strong painkillers today. I took very strong painkillers today just to not. I have a 15 days long migraine. It did not fucking stop. The only reason I am sane today is because I took painkillers today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be dead. Yes. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Sure, yeah. I usually do. Would you ever shave your head? No, look at my hair. I love it so much. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Oh, have you seen the buff body in Monster Hunter Rise? It's so good. But it depends. If it's too buff, it's nah. But if it's like just like naturally muscular, yeah, sure. Do you ever dance when no one is looking? I guess sometimes. It's just like a stress relief. I like just move my body around. Do you trust your best friend entirely? Entirely? It's like exposing you with no shame. I know, right? God damn. There's some serious questions. I actually have two best friends. So this is making me this is making me think about both of them. Oh. Entirely. I do have moments of doubt. And I did mention earlier, I have my trust issues. I have really, really bad trust issues. It's not something that I have completely overcame. Even with my best friends. It's hard. It's really, really hard. So 100% is gonna be no, but I do trust them like 90% compared to everybody else that I know in my life. I trust them even more than my family. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? No. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? If I can get away with it, yes. Do you ever dream about... What? Did I just expose myself? Money is money, dude. Come on. If you're telling me I can get away with something, and I'm gonna get money out of it, I'm gonna say yes. Come on. I didn't think so. Come on. Hey, I have really bad health. I need to cover the medical bills somehow. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? I have one dream. I have dreamt something similar once. And only once. And it was a strange dream of getting in a pathway with multiple rooms. But at some point of that dream, it ended up with me getting slashed with a long katana from like here. And then slowly digging in. Slowly digging through my body and through my bone. And it was slowly, there was no blood, there's nothing. It felt like they were just stabbing through butter. That's how smooth it felt. And I was like looking at myself from a third person perspective. And the killer wasn't even human for some reason. They had the body of a human, but the head of a crow. It was weird. And this question reminded me of that. So I'm gonna say yes, one. Do you have a dream about falling off a... Oh my god, you always... Do you ever dream? But this is do. I guess I do sometimes. Do you ever dream about being naked and pop like... Okay, I don't think I get this dream. Really? Yes. You enjoy comedic television shows? Yes, I love it even more. Do you like being the center of it? No. No. No, there's not even Not even any doubt about it. You feel like something is always watching you. No. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? I'm not interested. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? Num 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 num. No, I don't think I have to. Have you ever punched a nun? That's interesting question. Why would I think about punching a nun? I don't think we have nuns over here. No? Do you like dogs better than cats? I would call myself a dog person rather than a cat person. But still, I've tried owning dogs, and cats can at least take care of themselves more, while dogs would be way too clingy. And I like my personal space. Okay, let's talk about it from okay. Dog person, cat person. I'm a dog person. Keep it simple. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? Actually, I kind of have been reading manga more than watching movies. Because I at least can read a couple of chapters here and there. I cannot sit down and watch a whole movie. I struggle to watch a movie. Because I cannot sit down for like 2 hours. So yeah. I'm still wondering why I asked you if you ever punched a nun. I actually kind of forgot. No. Do you get starstruck? Okay, these kinds of questions kind of make me realize that I easily get distracted. He asked me 1, 2, 3 questions, and then I already forget the first question he asked. And then when he asked me, "Oh, do you still remember the questions I asked you 3 questions ago?" I was like, "No, I forget. I forgot already." Give me a second. I'm totally not Googling what starstruck is. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, guys. Shut up. Starstruck. I read it a lot, but I've never actually looked it up. Fascinated or greatly impressed by famous people, especially those connected with the cinema. Okay. I've actually never had that. I've had my brother saying stuff like, asking me like, if you ever met Shakira, because I really loved Shakira. Like, if you ever met Shakira right in front of me, would you get like fangirly? Or like, no, she's just a person. Like, oh, it's like they were like looking at me all weird. Like I said earlier, I'm not an emotional person. I'm way too logical with these kinds of things. You hate going to big parties and social. Yes. I'm not much of an extrovert. I have a limit to how much I can socialize, but the moment it's like a lot of numbers, then I start to get overwhelmed. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No. I had a birthday party a couple of years ago, and my favorite part was just meeting my friends, just hanging out with them. Seriously though, have you ever punched a nun? Like really? Just BAM! Right in the face. Punch nun! Nun punch! Oh wait, nun punch. No. Did you... Yes? Did you say what the fuck? In your head, or if... Did I say it? Did I say what the fuck? Maybe, I'll say yes. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun? Should I? And now that you're asking me, I'm getting curious. I don't think I will. I'll be curious though. But no. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? If I did half the things that I said yes to in your questions, then yeah, maybe. Otherwise, no. You enjoy fantasy fiction games? I've been playing those a lot. I'm playing something with the word fantasy in it. Have you heard of Final Fantasy? I'm going through a journey. I'm going through the whole oh my god, I can't talk. Final Fantasy journey. Like, I'm going through a lot of the games at the moment. Do you... What is this question? Frequently, no. Frequently, no. Are you Are you wondering? Yes, yes. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? Yeah, actually, no. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable? Wait. More than slightly. No. Because that's just a natural thing to do. Everybody does it. Is your mouth dry? Yes. Does profanity makes you uncomfortable? It's normal. It's kind of like spicy food. Some people like it a lot. I don't like it if it's too much, you know? But no. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? I think isn't Loch Ness Monster just a dinosaur though? And isn't the big... Come on. No. Choose one of these numbers. Oh my god, I got a lot of options now. There's 1, there's 7, there's 11, there's 13, there's 21, and there's 69. Choose one of these numbers that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. I'll go with 13. It's my lucky number. Choose one of these colors that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. Okay, there's a lot of colors. I'm kind of covering it up, but I'll say it out loud. Blue, green, red, purple, gray, black. I'll go with blue. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you. One of these words is wicked, sick, plagued, wretched, toxic, vile. I'll go with sick right now, because to be honest, I'm always sick. We'll choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most. So, okay, fine. Oh my god, these are very big words. Blessed, glorious, divine, angelic, heavenly, celestial. I'll go with blessed. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. Also, I chose blessed because even though I am sick, at least 3 chronic diseases, but it's kind of balanced out with my family being a little bit more well off. I don't have to worry about medical bills. So those one of the... Okay, let's see. The words are luck, skill. I do not have a single shred of luck, let's be real here. I always get jinxed. On stream, you guys see this. You guys see skill, strength, agility, intellect. I don't have agility. I don't have strength. Okay. The bullying story kind of shows that I have some amount of strength, to be honest. But I'll go with strength. Do you enjoy solving mathematics? No. Do you speak more than one language frequently? English is not my first language, actually, so yes. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? Yes. Do you enjoy coffee? Yes. Do you believe in demons? Yes. It took you a while to ask me this question. You've asked me about God and the afterlife a long time ago. Are you afraid of sharks? No. But I guess I would... Well, if I see a great white shark just swimming directly at me, of course I would be scared. But it's like, if I see it, like, at the distance, just like swimming like this, I would not be as afraid. No. Do you prefer baths over showers? No. But I do want to eventually get a bath because I'm not comfortable getting massages and I always get sore muscles and sore joints. And I heard dipping yourself in a bath always helps. So I wanna do that. I guess it's no. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Yes. Yes. Not just a headache, I actually have like some sort of allergies or sensitivity to it. I cannot smell it without starting an asthmatic attack. Did you see a shadow move in your room a few moments ago? I've been answering your questions the whole time. I did not see nothing. Stop it. That's fortunate. Do you ever hear your name being called? When you know no one is calling it, no. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear late? Okay, let's be real here. This is one of the things that made me get checked for ADHD, because I always lose a lot of things. I always lose my things, and I sadly did not remember much about my childhood. So far I did not get confirmation. I don't know. I'm someone who's like, I'm not sure if I want to take medications. So I'm not sure if a confirmation would be helpful for me. Oh yes. Do you ever hear footsteps around you when you're alone? Huh? No. Wait, I do, because I have my family living with me and the walls are not thick. I guess that's not what they're asking. So no. You often look at the same time on the clock every... Do I? Oh my god, it's 1 a.m. Do you have any pets? Yes. Is your favorite color green? No. Are you attracted to a family? No. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yes, I would. I would. If you could be the dictator of your own country. No, too much effort. I have too much of a migraine to be a dictator. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in... No? Do you like fishing? No. Do you like hunting? Monsters? I like hunting monsters. Do you like camping? I'm not sure, though. I've never tried camping though, so I don't know if I like it or not. I'll go with no for now. Do you like guns? No. Are you getting tired of answering questions? Yeah. It's been a while. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? I can't imagine anything I would do that would be kinky. But I guess if the other person would be trying things out, I would say yes. Maybe once. I don't think I would be willing to do it every time. So I'll go with no. Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? Yes, which is why I struggle to look at people in the eyes. Do you always keep your promises? No, sadly. I try. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? No. People who lie to me would get kicked out of my closest circle. Liars are one of the worst people in my opinion. Because they tend to be the people who end up gaslighting, the people who manipulate, the people who try to control. All those things, they all involve lying. And I don't think this question refers to white lies. No. Are you an only child? No. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? I've never been drunk. No. Do you like tattoos? Yes. I don't have tattoos though. I've had temporary tattoos, but I have eczema, so I don't trust myself to not get allergic to the ink at some point in my life. So if I start to get an allergic reaction, I won't be able to take it off of my skin, you know? So I'd rather have some temporary stuff. At least if I start to eventually get allergic, it'll go away. That's the harsh truth people with allergies have to live with. Do you enjoy being high? In any form? I've never tried to, so I don't know. No. Do you believe you have a soul? Yes. Sure. Did you cry this week? I will not elaborate. Are you upset with someone right now? I will not elaborate. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Huh? Wait. Everybody isn't completely honest with daily. You always wear a mask when you go to a job. You're never completely honest when you're with your family because you're just your family. What is this question? Am I misunderstanding that question? Because like being completely honest is like a natural thing for me. But it's not the same as lying. It's just not telling the truth. It's like, oh, how are you today? All's good. That's not a lie, but it's like, I'm not gonna just trauma dump and just tell them all my troubles and just annoy people. This is like a different kind of situation, you know? And you also don't want to be bothered. You understand how this works yet? Actually, I still have not figured out how this game is figuring out the yeses and nos. The questions have been very sporadic with this one. You also know how this works? No. If you answer the questions twice, your truths may change. Wait, were there any questions that were asked twice? If not just about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them. And the combination you answer them. Did anybody do like data mining on this game to actually see if this is true? It's about many different variables. You'd never guess. Do you understand? I guess. Are you wondering if the end of this test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? I did not actually think of that. If I were to tell you that this entire puzzle was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself and anyone else that bothers you, that bothers using this test, the bother using this is just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? No. I believe in people doing things if they have something else to gain from it, even if it's just by a little bit. Are you afraid of being abandoned? I'm not gonna... should I? I know it's gonna sound contradictory of someone who has trust issues also saying yes to having fear of abandonment, but yeah. Are you afraid of dying alone? When it comes, it'll come, you know? Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? Okay? Unexpectedly murdered. Yes. Wait, no. What did I just say? Yes. It's 1:30 a.m. My brain just does not take in the questions. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? No. Do you feel like I know you yet? I don't. Yeah, you're just programmed character. I don't think you're dude. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? No. I think we have enough information about it. Whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you carefully. I'm judging you. Oh my. Based on what you've told me. We're finally gonna see the answer. God damn it. You can be very skeptical at times. You're not easily fooled, and you're not easily manipulated. Yeah. I think that was very obvious from the way I was answering things. You're a lot smarter than people give you credit for. And a lot of this is due to situations from your past that you've managed to learn from, rather than choosing to be a victim and fall for the same tactics that others would fall for. You can truly be a guiding light to a lot of people. You can be an incredibly powerful figure in so many people's lives. You don't even realize just how magnificent your gift is, do you? I guess I don't. The biggest problem lies within. You don't have a bad heart. That's not necessarily the issue. The truth of the matter is, you don't always trust people's intentions. And it makes you wary of helping them freely and without caution at times. Yeah, you kind of said the things that I already know about myself. and the things that I've already said while answering these. But yeah, you need to be a bit more trusting and a bit more open-minded at times. You're afraid of being hurt, even though others don't realize that. You guard yourself and your emotions well at times, even if others don't even know just how much you've kept hidden away. You don't have to trust everyone. You don't even have to necessarily trust anyone. But it would be of great benefit to yourself to give people a little bit of a chance. You really stand to gain a lot by letting more people in and giving them the benefit of the doubt. Overall, you're a kind-hearted, caring person inside. People don't see you the way you're front. They don't understand how dark your mind can be at times, but you know, you've got a very high probability of helping a lot of people, provided you're willing to share yourself and your ability freely. Open up a bit more. You're going to bless a lot of people by sharing yourself more openly and freely. Your secret word is gifted. Gifted? Remember this word, this will come in handy. Leave it in a comment for us. Smart. You'll be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be a part of history. Be sure to note your secret. Okay. And still, they're kind of saying it in a way that still, please leave a comment. But yeah, the answer ended up being something very basic that I already know about myself. But it was interesting because I kind of already had a lot of self-reflection. I know a lot about myself. I know myself well. This was interesting. I was mostly using this as a chance to get people to know me more. Get you guys to know me more as a person and not just as Alpha Kowa, the content creator. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope I get to see you. Bye bye.